Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of the Cambridge United Save and FIFA 17, and not FIFA but FM17. I'm not sure if I can find an interesting title, like for example Tigers to a Top for Gloucester City, so I'm not 100% sure yet if the name of the series will change, but for now it's just the Cambridge United Save. And if you don't know, I left Gloucester City, joined Cambridge United because I wanted to make the next big step. And I said I need a lot of hours, and I needed a lot of hours to look for a team, to start scouting, to create a team, this tactics and everything. And now we've gone through a few games already, and now I can present you the squad we have, present you the problems, the good things, etc. we have. And I will show you what happened in the first few games already for the Cambridge United with me as manager. So we will start with the squad. Of course, it's basically the same tactics, so it's exactly the same formation, attacking, flexible. I think this is the same, like higher tempo, fairly wide, normal. I wasn't 100% sure what I had in tempo or width, as well as in the defensive line. But all the other things are definitely the same thing. So if that changed, then yeah, it's like this. But it's not really bad that this changed, basically. The squad, we have Lucic as goalkeeper, who is definitely not bad. He has a lot of decent stats, 3.5 stars, decent potential. He's one of the most interesting players in this squad for sure. If not even the most interesting player. They just, there was an update and they changed the layout. So now they have the tactic familiarity here. I'm not 100% sure if I like it yet, but I just thought I would give it a chance. So there was just like, I think yesterday was the first time I played with that, because I think yesterday there was the update basically, or 2 days ago, I'm not sure. The backup goalkeeper is Norris, who is not that interesting. He is also not bad, but he is a bit worse, and he has no potential at all. Even though he's just 25, normally goalkeepers improve until they're at least like 32, 33. So I'm quite disappointed that he has no potential whatsoever. Right back is Bradley Halliday, who is okay, not amazing for me. Like he is decent in everything a bit. He has a wide pace, stamina, teamwork, positioning, work rates, aggression, decent defending, decent crossing. So he's not bad, and he is playing okay. But he also has some very bad performance here and there. So sometimes I had to sub him off because he just had like a 6.1 at that point. So he's sometimes playing really bad, sometimes playing amazing 7 point something. So in the end, he basically in that defense has the best. Well, no, not the best, but he has a decent average rating of 6.84. It's okay. As backups, you have Soliman, one of the most interesting players. He is a Nottingham Forest player, just loan, 20 years old. There are a lot of good and bad things about him. First of all, he's pacey, he's tall, he has jumping, balance, natural fitness, strength, amazing physical mental stats. Just his positioning could be better. He's scoring a lot, 15 tackling, 30 marking, 14 free kicks, even corners for whatever reason. He can do this stuff. So he's an amazing player. The bad things now. He's just alone, it's okay. There are two bad things. Work rates at 14 is really bad for a center back. And second of all, he's not playing good. He has an average rating, as you can see down here, of 6.27. He is not playing decent. He was injured for a long time. This is why he just has 9 games. He just, I think, played 1 or 2 games since. But you see, he has some embarrassing games sometimes, like 6.1, 6.0, 6.9, okay, 6.9. So nothing too special. But he is definitely quality-wise the best center back we have. Longest backup, not my backup, my second choice center back, and therefore also my first choice squad, also with some decent stats, as you can see. As backup, we have a Legger, who is normally captain. He is old. We have a lot of very old players, and you can straight away see, if you haven't seen, we have a lot of quality, ability. 3.5 stars, a lot. But almost no potential whatsoever. We have Sullivan, but he's just a loney, or goalkeeper of course. We have Centeno, who's just a loney. We have Freyard, who's just a loney. We have Coste, who is I think our player, and as well as this dude. So we have basically 3 players and 3 lonies who have decent potential. All the other sets have basically no potential. He will go a bit, half a star. Nothing. Everywhere is nothing. So that's a bit disappointing. We also have basically not even one decent talent in our under 23s and under 18. So that's disappointing. We have a lot of old players, decent but old, going down. And we have this dude who is also just a loney. A lot of players, their loans ended now in the transfer window, so it's the 2nd of February. I just went for the transfer window, and I, for example, this dude fired. I will talk about him again. He was one of the most interesting wingers. He is a left winger. I basically loaned them out again until the end of the season, because otherwise I would have to replace a lot of players. There wasn't really a lot of scouting yet, so I wanted to keep them for the rest of the season, and then I would change the squad, because I don't like loaning players out. I'm not a fan of that. So yeah, so that's our center backs. Wing backs also as backups. We have Santanto, our right back backup, who is almost the same level but just a bit worse. And he can play everywhere, that's crazy. But yeah, he's not special in everything, but look at this. He has a wide pace, but not amazing. He has 9 passing, he has tackling, technique, he has the long shots, he has passing, finishing. Basically, he's an average right winger, average left winger, an average striker, average center mid, even center back. He can play more or less everywhere. So that's a bit crazy, that dude, but he's just average in everything, that's the thing. And we also have as left back Dunk, who is really interesting, but he was injured. But he has some amazing stats for sure. But 28 as well, no potential whatsoever. In the midfield we have Barry as well as Dunn, who are playing in the center mid role, because they have decent tackling, as you can see, this dude. But he also has decent finishing, crossing, so he could play there as well, decent stats, and the mental stats, everything is amazing, just leadership is below 10, so very happy about that, enough stability, but again, no potential, but they're playing amazing in the midfield. Done as well, basically the same thing, he is a bit worse, but also very nice, and he is even playing better in my opinion. And as the main game we have Newton, who's playing a bit more up front, even though he has nothing special up there, but he's also playing decent. So they're all decent, but nothing special. Whitehead is a backup for the more attacking role, because attacking is not that good, but he has good finishing and stuff. But as well, yeah, that's basically it. That's it. We just have 4 center mids, basically, who can play at least there. They're all decent, 3.5 star, but no potential, nothing special. So definitely have to change a lot, even though it's working right now. One of the most interesting guys is Adam McGurk, who is playing normally as a left winger. I'm using as a right winger. At the bottom again, he's 30 years old, but he on the pitch I see a lot of pace, and he's scoring so many long shots. I feel like his long shots are like 15, 16. He scores some goals from 30 yards out or something. He has amazing long shots, and then I saw his stats 11, but he is so much better. Good finishing, everything. 4 goals, 4 assists. Most of them since I'm here, so he's amazing for sure. On the left side we have normally Fayette, who is now back. He was injured. Who we loaned out again, who is playing normally for West Brom. Actually going down in pace, he had 17 and 16. So because he was injured. So I won't keep him for long, because he's nothing special, but he's decent playing and has some decent stats. I just wanted to keep him for now, and I won't go for him in the next transfer window. Mingo is really interesting backup, who is okay, but nothing special. He's just a backup, even though he has one of the best stats for sure. Anything else? I don't think for the wing position there's anything else. Pinot is injured, but he's also not interesting, 30 years old. That I have such a guy, my first result shows you that there's a problem. That I have to change a lot. And this dude is normally a winger, but I use him as attacking center mid, because for me, yeah, I'm not sure. I can use him as winger, but I think I want to use him more as attacking center mid and use some other stats like long shots, passing, vision. Yeah, I could use him as winger as well. So he basically will be very versatile, or no, I don't know if it's the right term, but yeah, you can use him on many positions. The most interesting position for sure is the striker position after my first choice goalkeeper. We have Ik Beasu, who is not amazing in his stats. I mean, he has good pace, he has strength, he is tall. His physical stats are amazing. His mental stats are okay, nothing too special. Positioning is not good, but off the ball, vision, teamwork is okay. Not great finishing, dribbling. He is not special, but he has decent potential, and he is so good on the pitch. He is so unbelievable good. He is unstoppable. He's our main player, and you can see 12 goals, 1 assist. When I came here, I think he had 3 or 4 goals. So in the game since I'm here, he's scoring basically 1 goal per game. He is just crazy good, and you can also see he's scoring a lot of goals. He is crazy good. One of the best goals in the season. Since I'm here, I think he's the best goal, not in the season, in the league. since I'm here, I think he's the best goal scorer in the whole league. The backup, we have a very interesting player because he has amazing potential. He is also just alone, unfortunately, but he is pacey, and he has 15 finishing, which is amazing. And he is playing good as well, so I'm kinda disappointed because he is amazing. He's one of the players I would love to use more often, but Ikpeazu is just playing too good at the moment. And this is my first choice squad. Under 23s, there's nobody I really want to talk about. Aaron Jones is a dude who was at Gloucester City before for me, who now joined them after he played for me. There's nobody really we want to talk about. No potential whatsoever. This dude is okay. White. No, Hooper. No. Hooper just joined, one fact. He just joined back from a loan. He was loaned out, and he is really interesting because he has amazing mental stats, decent physical, amazing physical, decent mental stats, and decent crossing punktor. If he can core a lot, he is one of the definitely most interesting players. At least my under 23s, he's probably the most. And Richard White, who has amazing potential, who is also not bad, but he is for me worse. And he has just 1-star ability. It says he has amazing potential. He is just 17. I just have to see if he can core. But nothing interesting. Under 18 nothing interesting. Yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna going through a lot of scouting. Every player was my shortlist. That were around 600. I got the squad report or asked for a squad report for every single one. That is why we just like 2 weeks ago, or 1 week ago basically, so really just a few days before the January transfer window ended, started really scouting players who were interesting, because before that I were just squad reports and I got like 10 a day or whatever, but of course 600 needs some time until you can get through that. So now we just have like I think 50, 60 left who are right now getting scouted. And yeah, so there, and definitely maybe if we find some free agents we can sign. Otherwise, it's just gonna, in the next transfer window, a lot of changes. I'm gonna sign a lot of players. I'm gonna sell a lot of players. There are gonna be huge changes. But the squad is actually doing decent right now, and therefore we can have a look at the notebook. So I'm basically here in games. I don't know. I was here, came here, so just losses. We came here, dominated. I mean, the team played amazing. The first 2 games, 3-1 win and 2-0 win against teams who are decent. And we have statistics were so good, you can see how is this team doing so bad. Amazing performance, 32 shots, 8 on target. We played so good. The next game again. Craig Reed, actually, he was a striker for me at Gloucester City. I didn't like him there, to be honest. But he ends his career and he became my assistant manager. He is at the moment my assistant manager, I can show you. Craig Reed. Yeah? I don't know if you remember his face. So I sold him because he was not interesting for me. Decent stats for sure. He has some amazing stats. So very interesting, right? Tactical wise, he has some proof. Very often he tells me, he doesn't have the technical knowledge to really tell me something. But he is decent for. He can play everything. He is an amazing. He would be an amazing scout, an amazing coach in a lot of stats. Basically, he has everything. He's an amazing dude, man. He just needs to improve his technical stats, and then he's basically amazing in everything. Technical knowledge is quite okay as well. Very nice. Second game as well, we dominated. 30th game we lost. We lost 2 games, but they were amazing. They were like 4th place. We played actually not bad, and against Peterborough I was disappointed. They were again a lot better, up the table, 10, 15 points in front of us, but that's the big derby, and you don't really want to lose the derby at home. And we shouldn't have lost it. We played better, or at least on the same level, so that's fine, and then it's fine, even they are our rivals. Next game easy peasy, because just an easy 4-0 win, smashing them. Ikpeazu with 3 goals, you can see. First game Ikpeazu with a goal, second game not with a goal, okay, then here we scored 1, Ikpeazu scored 1, the backup striker, here we scored 3 times Ikpeazu. Stupid loss, twice Ikpeazu, and here 5-3 win and Ikpeazu again with a goal. But yeah, we were decent form, climbing up the table. Very important win. We were losing 2-0 in the end. Wait. I'm confused. Yeah, it's this game. We were winning 2-0 and losing 3-2, so I was... Wait, does it even make sense? I'm a bit confused right now, because I actually thought we were losing 2-0 and winning 3-2, but it seems like the other way around, because I even wrote in my notebook, I think. Yeah, very important win, leading 2-0. Okay, I'm just stupid right now. Yeah, but important game, we were leading 2-0 but losing 3-2. We dominated, having huge chances, hitting the post, everything. And this is an interesting story. After the game we lost. I have to tell where I'm going. We lost 1-0 against them. Crazy. I will show you the goal. The thing that happened, basically, we were dominating. They had not one chance. Then they had a striker. They subbed him off to bring another one after like 50 minutes. Just 5 minutes later, they subbed this dude off for a left back who had... He's bad. Not even as left back, he was decent. He had like a range of like 5 to 9 defending, but finishing was 1 to 6. Long shots was like 1 to 4. Huge, really bad player. And that left back kept playing a striker. And then you just have to think, for whatever reason, they sub off the striker they just subbed on, who is decent, who was actually better than the striker who played before that. Sub him off for a left back, who then for no reason plays as a striker. He has no finishing, no long shots, nothing. And then this dude scores this goal. I mean, how does that even make sense? So you will see the goal every second. It's loading by now. But you will see the goal. We had a huge chance again here. Not a huge, but a decent chance. And then wait. The highlight's not long. So he gets the ball here and look at this, what he's doing. Wait. Now the ball. And he's standing still. You just have to think about it. He's standing still. He's not even running up. Standing still. 32 yards or something. It was like just slightly above 30 yards out. Shooting it with his weak, I think even his weak foot, because I think he was left-footed. How does that even make sense? Left back with 1 to 4 long shots and 1 to 8 finishing or something. Standing still, shooting with his weak foot, 32, 33 yards out, amazing shot. And this is how we lost. I mean, what? And then the last game was just crazy with a 5-3 win. As you can see, we were down 2-0, came back quickly, 57th, 62nd minute, 68, so within like 10 minutes we scored 4 goals, we're winning, conceded 1, and then in the end we got counter-attack and scored the last goal. And this is why the last thing that basically happened is, boom, highest scoring game ever involving Cambridge United. And there are 2 more things. Before that, I started going for my National A license. I told you definitely in this season I want to make the National A license, and the next season I want to go to the next license. I'm not sure if that's then the International License C or whatever. The biggest transfer in the January transfer window in England, Aguero gone to PSG for £24.5 million, where I was thinking, what the fuck? I don't know if he had an expiring contract. But even, I'm not sure how this makes sense. Guerrero, the left back from Dortmund, gone to City for 38.5, and Rugani gone to City for 72. So basically, City sold a player and signed 2 players. City is doing everything. But it was quite a disappointing transfer window, even though, I mean, yeah, could be better. I think that's everything. Financial-wise, it's crazy here, because in 1 month we make a win of like 20k, and the next month we make a huge loss. Right now we have an overbalance of minus 60k. I will tell you, after this month we probably will have plus 30, then we have minus 100k, then plus 150. It's not just improving every month a little bit. It's really, the first month I was here, we made a loss of like 10k. The second month I was here, we made a huge win. And now we are gone down again, so I don't know, I'm not sure. It's a bit crazy, to be honest. But yeah, wages decent, everything is okay. Yeah, I think I showed you everything. I will go with you through the game against Accrington Town. That's the last thing we're gonna do. They're just Accrington Stanley, sorry. Just 1 point in front of us. We are 1 point behind 23rd. There are 18 games remaining, so a lot to do, and it's just a few points to actually right here. And we are actually in some decent form. I came here 2 wins, 2 losses were definitely fine. Another win. These 2 were the problem, because basically, I was here for 8 games. We did win 4 and lost 4, which means out of 24 points, we got 12, which is definitely not bad, but also not amazing. And if you cannot look at these 2 games, we had 4 wins out of 6 games, so basically 12 out of 18 points, which is amazing. And then we had a game here, Barnet we should have won for sure. Alderson Town, we were winning 2-0, so a game we were winning 2-0 after half time, still losing. 86 minutes as well, and not after half time, actually we scored just before half time. And the other game we were dominating so much and losing 1-0, so normally at least 2 draws should have been here, and then it would have been 14 out of 24 points, just 2 losses in the 8 games I was here. It would have been a lot better, and 2 points are doing a lot, because with 2 points we would be at 30 points, and with the goal difference we would be 19th instead of 22nd. But yeah, we are not doing it. So let's go into the game against them. Yeah, FA Cup not too important. We are playing at home. I expect a win for sure. Let's see first place Carlson. So we are just in front of, behind them. A win therefore would be extremely important, because with a win we would at least climb up 1 place, but definitely have a chance to even in best case climb up 5 places. 4. But probably I expect if we win that we gonna go through, of course, then Accrington Stanley and at least one of these 2 teams, and would be 20th place, which would not be bad. The only goal in the season is to avoid relegation. Next season I'm going to change a lot. But yeah, team selections, nothing really I want to change. First choice squad, most players are fit again. I will of course put Fire in here again because he's fit. I really love that I finally have 7 substitutions, not just got them 5. I think that is fine. Venano, Minguna, striker, yeah, this is fine. So this is a squad, everybody's fit. Dunk is not fit, but it's not important. If he has can play, yeah, everything is cool. So let's go into the game. Be fast. I have to give him a kit number again. What's open? I don't even care. 50, I'm okay from. I don't care, to be honest. Submit numbers, yeah, I don't care. I mean, I didn't have to do it with the other dude, so I don't really understand. I mean, I did it with my center back, this name with Ajura, whatever, the crazy name. Did it. Didn't have to change the kit number. Why? I don't know why I had to do it here. We are not even the favorites, even though somebody says that he's thinking that we are gonna win. So let's have a quick look. The thing is that often happens with Craig Reed is that he will tell me that. Don't feel confident. That's why I get a lot of response from this dude. So Craig Reed is doing a crazy job and everything. He just has to improve his technical things. But I think he's going for a new license right now. A lot of stuff, including me, are going for a new license. So I will do that with fast and then we will go into the game, hopefully getting a win. So they actually have a decent quality, at least in the attack, so I don't really understand, because their wingers are decent, the cam is decent, the center mids are not bad and are quite bad, and I didn't really look for the center backs. But the main guy in my opinion is Clark, who has already scored 10 goals, and he has 11 to 17 dribbling, good finishing, everything, but he has wide only, he's not, I mean his acceleration is bad, but his pace is bad, good. I mean, I'm not sure, it could be 13-12, and acceleration is actually even better, but yeah, he's the main guy we have to look at. The cam is okay. No wait, I made a mistake. The cam is alright, he has decent passing and decent pace, but everything else is not good, so I'm not sure. The left winger is also, so normally I would even close him down, so it's difficult. The top 4, these 4 guys are quite amazing actually, but I would go with that right now. Yeah, we can actually just continue, because right now we are doing decent. Actually, I will say then I will expect a win. I will tell them that I definitely expect a win in this game, because I do. A 12 would not be enough. We're playing at home, we are in better form, and we need this win. I mean, we won't win a lot of games against top 10 or whatever. We have to win these kind of games. So, we might still have straight away have a thing. McGurk, pass not good enough. The little, hopefully he's also a little man and not tall enough to save shots. Not sure why I said that, but I don't care. So let's see, let's win this game, come on. Another highlight. Okay, we got the ball, McGurk. Yeah, and there it is, Ekpiasu. Good save by Little. McGurk and Ekpiasu, for sure our best 2 attackers. Even though they don't even have the most amazing stats. But they are just amazing. They're doing great work. Okay, that was already it for the highlight. The main thing I'm really happy about is that the defense is working amazingly. Nice, okay. Probably now we will concede, just when I say the defense is working perfectly. No, Lucic actually will save. But we are not conceding a lot of goals. I mean, we had this one game where we conceded 4, we're losing 4-1. But normally we're getting a lot of clean sheet, just conceding 1. So we don't score 3-4 goals a game, normally. We won a game 4-0 once. Done. Oh, we have chances. This is the main thing, I can't tell you the following. Tactical knowledge, the team understands. Team is playing decent, teamwork is there, everything. The defense is working amazingly. We are not conceding a lot of goals. Our defense is doing a great job, and even if there's a chance, our goalkeeper is amazing. One of the best goalkeepers in the whole league. Done! Newton! And yeah, they can see. We are creating a lot of chances. The teamwork is there. The big problem we have in the squad is we are one of the worst. I bet in the worst team in aspect of efficiency. We have every time in every game we have at least 10 shots on target, but very often we just go out with like 1 or 2 goals, and this is what I mean. These things, These things. We had so many chances already. With a good efficiency, we would win 2-0 at the moment. But no, it's 0-0. Keep going out there, come on, we can still do this. Did they make a substitution? Nope, they didn't change anything. This is the thing, our efficiency, if that would be better, even though our wingers have decent finishing, our strikers decent finishing, our strikers just scoring. If the efficiency would be better, we would win so many more games. The only game we were the worst team, or not that good, the opponent were the better team. What the finish by Dunn there. The only game we were, the opponent were really the better team was the game against 4th place, where we lost 4-1. Except of this game, even though we lost 4 games, in every other game, we were the better team. In every other game. No exceptions, we were the better team. But we are just not good enough efficiency. What I save again, this is what I told you. Even if they have a chance, Lucic is saving them. He's a great goalkeeper. He is probably, out of all the players who are not loaned out, with Ikpeazu the main player in this squad. So they bought on McCartan, who has finishing of 11 to 16. So another very interesting player. And Shaw for a left side, who is not too important, thank God. Even he has 2 goals, 3 assists. So they have a lot of quality up front. Their defense is not doing a great job, but the quality up front is big. The big problem for me is, this game should be 2-0, now it's 1-0, no, goalkeeper is saying that. It should be 2-0 for sure already for us. But it isn't, and now they're getting chances. They're going attacking, and I can't really change it. Alright, I got interrupted there, but as you can see, it actually looks like we have an attack right here. Because it's like, he is open, so let's see what happens. If he can actually do something decent, fight is fast. Can he cross it in? Oh, my good cross, long post, but the cross unfortunately is not good enough. The goalkeeper is not little enough. Okay, last substitution, 20 minutes before the end, basically. And it's a right back. Okay, little and what the fuck. So come on, let's win this game. Fired, Ikapa, there it is. It's not offside, nope. There it is, and I told you, Ikpeazu, he is just going. Amazing goal, again a chance. What a problem with my Sullivan. He is has amazing stats, but he has 14 work rates and not the stamina for it. And if your goalkeeper, 7.9 rating is decent. But if our center back is running a lot and then has also losing a lot of stamina, it's problem. It's a big problem. So I think they will have a highlight here. So let's not concede. Afterwards, I will make substitutions and go defensive. But first of all, let's make sure that we don't concede. Of course we do. Of course. So 10 minutes before the end, therefore I will go completely defensive right now. Normal, play safer, deeper. Sometimes nope, nope, nope. Mixed and retain, nope and nope. This is what I always do. And let's make substitutions. Let's bring on our striker. Let's bring on Whitehead for Newton. And let's bring on Leg actually for Sullivan. He's playing amazing. He has a yellow card though. His stamina is low. So Leg is experienced. Hopefully he will make a great job. Why is there another highlight? Please, please guys. We definitely should win this game. We were a lot better. We dominated. We had more chances. We should not concede now. Even though our goalkeeper made 3-4 huge saves. But it seems like our attack actually McGurk was there. Fired. I think it's offside. He scores. And it's not offside actually. Great job guys. 5 minutes before the end. This has to be game over. 3-1 win. We could have scored again so many chances. I will show you the statistic, but we probably hit at least again 10 shots on target. I told you, the defense is working, the goalkeeper is working. We're creating a lot of chances. We just don't take enough, but at the moment it's enough to get the wins. Very important win. I think we will climb up the table a lot. And there it is, game over. So let's have a quick look at the statistics. So I will of course show them that I'm very happy. I told them they have to win and they did. So boom. And now let's have a look. Yeah, well, actually just 6 on target, but 18 shots in total. It's actually not 20th place, it's just 21st, because for actually New York City and Notts County, they both won their game. What the fuck? Okay, didn't expect that. But again, come on, we are now 4 points in front of the relegation zone. And we are also just like 5-6 points in front of like these places. So we could definitely even get a mid-table finish. The game actually was how to call it, fan day game, whatever, and yeah, 50,770. So basically, parents were able to invite their kids or bring their kids for half the price. And nothing special, to be honest, but of course we don't want to lose too much money. And yeah, I think the game was decent. We won. Interesting game, a lot of chances. 4 goals. I think people who came there, who tried it out, I think they're happy and they will come again. I like the way our chairman looks. He just looks like a student, and I think Cambridge is very known for their... I think Cambridge University is very well known. Could be that I'm wrong, but I think Cambridge has a famous university. I'm not 100% sure, but if so, would work perfectly because he looks like an old student. I like the way he looks. I'm also quite funny that right now it says Dave Dockett, chairman, and if I go over his face, it says Jack Davison. So, what the fuck? But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. We are doing decent in the league. Showed you the squad. Next episode, I think, will be either when I finished this season or just before I finish the season. So I will go through at least 10-11 games myself now. And then if you're just gonna be in the table, nothing big, not really relegation zone, not really fighting for playoffs, then there's not really reason to upload a video. If so, then yeah, we'll just see. But I think I would prefer 2 20-minute videos over one 40 minutes because I of course want to talk about every game very fast. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If so, please smash the like button. And yeah, not sure. I think I uploaded this today. For you, it should be Sunday. If so, then tomorrow and 2 days they're gonna be Aston Villa episodes. If yesterday on Sunday I uploaded Aston Villa, and today is for you Monday. Then tomorrow there's gonna be 1 Aston Villa, and then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday they're gonna be the last 2 of the Schalke episodes. I hope you're looking forward to that. Yeah, nothing left to say. Have an amazing day, guys. Next game against 24th, a must win. Hope you're looking forward to that. To the next episode, probably out in, I don't know, a week, 1.5 weeks, we'll see. Definitely, I think in the end of December or in the first few days of January, there should be the next episode. Hope you're looking forward to that. Have an amazing day, guys, and bye.